Okay, so today we're going to start off these prospect updates with none other than Spencer Torkelson, who got his. I'm just going to be covering like what's happened for them. It's not gonna be what they did in the week. It's going to just be an update of how they're doing, and I'm only going to talk about the players that did good because, yeah, but Spencer Torkelson got his first professional career home run and got a walk-off hit. His averages are decent, but right now he's pretty good. He's playing pretty good. So yeah, on to the next prospect. Riley Green putting up already better if you combined all of his stats from 2019. This year he's putting up better numbers already. That's not just averages. He's putting up better totals. He already has, I think, more or the same amount of career home runs. And he had an amazing grand slam. I remember hearing about that. He's had a very good start so far. It's nice to see. I believe he's in Double A, so he might get called up to Triple A in a little bit. If there's somebody struggling in Triple A, I would not be surprised to see Riley Green get called up there in the upcoming months. I would not be surprised to see it. Dylan Dingler playing very good baseball so far. He has 4 home runs and a batting average of 250 or somewhere around 250, 240. Pretty good batting average, solid. And I mean, this is his first season of professional baseball, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because he was our round 2 pick in 2020. So this is his first professional season of baseball, and he's playing pretty well. And it's nice to see it. He's one of those guys that I definitely think is going to be the future. And he's a catcher who's decent defensively. He has speed. He has power. If he just develops the right way, he's going to be a cornerstone of this franchise in 5, 10 years. It's going to be really fun to watch. Daz Cameron, not showing a ton of power, but has a batting average over 300. He has only played 8 games, so we should probably wait a little bit. My next prospect update will, see how he's doing. But he's looking very solid so far. I'm liking the way he's playing. You don't have to have a lot of power to make it up into the majors to be a contributor. You can be a consistent hitter and have a good glove, and Daz Cameron shows some of that. So we'll just have to see how his season progresses. It's going to be interesting because it's hard to judge right now because again he's only played 8 games. So, but yeah, he's doing pretty good. Gage Workman, who's playing with the Flying Tigers right now. Most of you have probably heard, he hit for the cycle, I believe like a week ago or so. Very, very rare to do that at any level. That's a very good thing. And also has a batting average of 270. So, consistent hitter, gets good wood on the bat, can get triples, doubles, singles, and home runs so far is what he's showing. I would not be surprised if you see him with the Whitecaps in a little bit. A few months, you see him with the Whitecaps. Don't be surprised. And that'd be so cool. Gage Workman, Spencer Torkelson, and Dylan Dingler all in the same team. That's gonna be fun because then they might get called up if they keep on progressing. They might get called up to like Double A and Triple A together, and they'll have a lot of chemistry. It's looking good so far for a lot of our guys in A ball. It's looking very good for them. Most of our guys that are doing good so far are in A ball, so yeah. Next up, we have Winsel Perez, who is showing a good amount of consistency with a batting average over 300 and an on-base percentage of over 400. He's looking like a really consistent batter, and it's good. It's good. I don't see how this could go bad. But yeah, he's looking solid. Like I said earlier, all of the guys I talk about are guys doing good. Maybe at the end I might talk about a few guys who might be floundering that I kind of remember. But, I don't want to harp on guys that are doing too bad. Like, I don't want to focus on the guys doing bad right now because it's still early. Like at the most, I think guys have played 30 games or something like that. Like, it's still very early. But yeah, he's started off pretty good, very consistent, and that's something the Tigers need in their offense is consistency. Bryant Picard with 3 home runs, a batting average of 230, so not super consistent, but showing some decent power, and a fielding percentage of 100. Perfect from the field. He's looking very solid. He's looking maybe not the most consistent on offense, consistent on defense, and a possible power hitter. That's pretty good. I was not able to find videos for him. I looked at most of my videos I got from Twitter, and I couldn't find much for him. So, granted, I didn't look for a super long time. I only looked for like 10 minutes. But, yeah, I couldn't find a lot of highlights for him, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to appreciate good fielding, and he has a 100% fielding percentage. Very, very good. It's very nice to see. Ryan Kreidler, very similar to Bryant Picard, has 3 home runs, only he's less consistent on offense with a batting average just 2 points above 200. So he's almost dipping into that 100 batting range, and that's not good. But his fielding percentage is 97, so him and Bryant Picard are kind of on the same level, only Picard is a bit more consistent. So, but again, I'm going to appreciate good fielding. And he's fielding very well. It's just not the most consistent, but it has some power. Andre Lipsius, I believe. It's Lipsius. He's looking very good on offense with 3 home runs and a 260 batting average. Looking very solid. I'm liking the way he plays. He's just looking very good. Again, one of those guys where if he continues, most of these guys that I mentioned, if they continue their trend, do not be surprised if you see them getting called up to the next level. Whether that's from low A to high A to double A to triple A to the majors. This next guy that I'm going to talk about, Derek Hill, saw a lot of guys wanting him to get called up instead of Victor Reyes. Same thing with Daz Cameron, I believe. A lot of people wanted him to get called up instead of Victor Reyes. But, yeah, let's go on to Derek Hill, who is the next one. Derek Hill, okay? Not a ton of power, but has a batting average just 2 points under 350. He has a 348 batting average. Now I see why people maybe wanted him to get called up instead of Victor Reyes, because Derek Hill shows offensive consistency, and we need offensive consistency. Really could have used him. I mean, Victor Reyes is good. I like him. But maybe give Derek Hill a shot. Just maybe. Kind of like last year. He got a shot last year, I believe. But I think we should give him a shot. Batting almost 350. Like, what more do you want the guy to do? At this stage in the season where it's at the beginning, what more do you want him to do? He's doing very good. So yeah. On to the outro. In closing, Matt Manning is one of the ones who's kind of a bit struggling a bit, but early into the season, like I said, so I'm not going to dog on too many guys for struggling. But most of these guys I mentioned, they're on the upswing. They just need to continue what they're doing. Can that dog shut up? Oh my goodness. Why does everything want to make noise when I want to make a video? But yeah, the Tigers' future is looking bright. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, the rebuild isn't going super good just because we're not doing good right now. It's a rebuild. Why are you expecting us to do good when, a lot of our guys that are looking good are in the minors right now? So, yeah, and most of our young talent is playing good. So, but yeah, yeah. I think the rebuild is going to be looking a lot better in a few years. I think it's going to be looking a lot better. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny, and yeah, this is probably released after the Tigers game, so I might be less happy depending on how that goes.
Love on each other, as in, like, you know, tell each other they love. I don't know, like, who the person is, so the fuck you doing? The fuck you doing? Dumbass. My bad, y'all.